with the five senses. We did sight on Monday. We did, let me think for a second, for you, taste yesterday. And today is smell, which seems really strange. And it was not one that you would expect to find in the Bible, but it's all through the Bible. Now, some of them are about incense, and some of them, the verses are about cinnamon or spices. So you have to kind of use your imagination, and that's part of visualization, is using our senses. So that's part of scripture engagement. Well, this one's a little harder, so stay with me on this one. But 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 15 through 17, because we need the context, reads like this: Our lives are a Christ-like fragrance rising up to God, but this fragrance is perceived differently by those who are being saved and by those who are perishing. So first of all, you guys think about the commercials you watch where people are like smelling their armpits or talking about, having the right deodorant to smell like Old Spice or whatever. Fragrance and aroma and smells are really important to us. Now, in different cultures, different smells are better. They think of them differently and we think of them differently. And so whatever smells good to you, think about that. And think about how we want to be a pleasing aroma to God. And that's from the Old Testament. You have to look that up and figure out what that means. But we are a Christ-like fragrance. So when something like a rose is a rose is a rose, you always hear that idea that, if it smells like a rose, then it's a rose or whatever. So if we smell like Jesus, then we are like Jesus. And Jesus was a pleasing aroma to God because he was perfect. Well, we can't be perfect, but if we follow Jesus, then we're Christ-like. Verse 16 says, this is the different smells. Remember, it's how it's perceived. To those who are perishing, we are a dreadful smell of death and doom. But to those who are being saved, we are a life-giving perfume. So depending on whether somebody wants to follow Jesus or not, that's how you're going to smell to them. You're going to either smell good, like a reminder that, yeah, I'm following Jesus too, and this is good. Or we're a reminder of death, because there is no way out of this life other than making a choice about Jesus and either deciding that you want to be with him forever in heaven or you don't. And there's only one other option. So we want to help others come to a saving knowledge of Christ. So please think about how you can be a Christ-like perfume rising up to God, and then how that smell is perceived differently. If somebody rejects you, they're not necessarily rejecting you, they're rejecting God, because you smell like death and doom to them. But if someone receives you, it's because they want that life-giving perfume.